Alright, my friend Tara's gonna hold your arms, okay?
Okay. I'm scared.
That's okay, you don't have to be scared. This is so easy. Look, it's a flimsy little sponge.
I can see that.
Isn't that silly? It's like a teeny tiny Barbie hairbrush.
Yeah.
I thought you said you liked it here.
Alright, ready? Let me hold
You
your
liked
hand.
it till we were gonna steal your boogers, huh? I'll tell you everything we're doing. Ready? So we're just gonna go in your nose and do tickle, 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 tickle. All done. You did it.
Cookies. Was it so bad?
My shoe off.
Okay, we'll fix your shoe. Nina had her COVID test and she was traumatized for like a minute afterwards, right?
Look away. It's not that serious.
So how was it?
Bad.
Was it bad? How did it feel?
Like this is trying to feel like me almost can't breathe.
Did it feel like you couldn't breathe?
Yeah.
Did they stick it all the way up?
Mm-hmm.
Did it hurt?
Not really, but this is huge so bad.
Not really, but it just hurts so bad. So they said that since she's under 6 years old, we're going to get the results super quick, like tonight or tomorrow. So we will keep you guys updated.
Bye, guys.
So today we are testing our family for COVID. Some of us have already been confirmed positive, but a lot of us have not been. So we are just going to be testing everyone to see if we have some asymptomatic children. This one's Isaac's right now because he is getting ready to take a nap. So far we have tested Isaac once. He has been negative. This is Maya's. Hers is negative. And this is Bernie's. Big Bernie's, not little Bernie's. These are the tests that we are using, the Binax. Now, these are the tests that we have been using, and they have been very reliable for us. So, we're waiting for Leia. She's going to come out as well. So you can see Bernie has a strong positive. Maya's is negative. And this will be Isaac's second test. He is showing no symptoms. Isaiah is not showing any symptoms either. Little Bernie is not showing any symptoms.
Present, Mom.
I know. And also we're going to be opening some Christmas presents that we have not opened yet. So we're just letting this test run now for Isaac's result while he goes down for a nap. And then these are the results from Bernie and Maya. And then the rest, I think we're just going to do on camera. So I had just Lysoled and sanitized the whole house before this. So everything is on a clean surface, including this table. But I did label these 3 tests so we don't get them mixed up. Isaac is still breastfeeding, so I am almost certain that he's getting my antibodies. He's, like I said, he's not showing any symptoms, along with Isaiah and little Bernie. So I don't know if the antibodies completely protect him from COVID or if it just helps with symptoms. I'm not sure. But this is what it looks like so far. It's been like a minute. So these tests take 15 minutes, if you guys didn't know, but I'm sure the world is familiar with COVID tests, like the rapid at-home test at this point, because it seems like everybody is testing for it or everybody has it. It's cold and flu season, and we had, what was it, A then B, I believe, influenza A and B during Christmas break. So that in itself was so hard to get through, you guys. That was really, really bad. That was a really bad time. We were so sick. And then, bam, a couple weeks later, our family ends up with COVID. We got an email from Alea's school saying that she had been exposed, and then she was sick, like pretty much right away. So that is where it came from. Alea is very careful with her mask. She wears it all the time, uses hand sanitizer, washes her hands all the time, wears it correctly. She has asthma. She was the first one to test positive, and guys, she was over it within 24 hours. The same with Nina. Nina was over it within 24 hours, symptom-wise anyway, fever. They felt good with medicine in their system. Me, on the other hand, I have been extremely, extremely sick for the last 4 days, 103, 104 fever, just like I was with the flu. And my symptoms were just completely different than theirs. I pretty much had every symptom in the book. Even my face is tingly and itchy. My legs are killing me. My calves, cough, body aches and pains, horrible headache, shivers, chills, shaking, teeth chattering, sweats, pretty much anything and everything you can think of. This is what Isaac's test looks like so far. I think I see, oh, I do see a second line. Oh my goodness. On Isaac's, you guys. It's only been like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and I see a second line already. He's not showing any symptoms. Little Bernie and Isaiah are not showing symptoms. Nina, she's been feeling good for a couple days now, right, Neen? So she's actually cleared to go back to school. Malayah's been cleared to go back to school, but Isaac's is coming up positive, and he's not, like I said, he's asymptomatic unless he starts showing symptoms tomorrow or the next day. Fingers crossed he doesn't. Knock on wood that he does not.
It's from Daddy.
That's Dad's. That's Maya's, and this is Isaac's.
Maya has one.
Yep, Maya has one line. She's good. I'm gonna go get Alea and see if she's still testing positive. I'm gonna test myself and see if I am still testing positive. I'm pretty sure I am. It's only been 4 days. Yeah, so, and then we're gonna open gifts, guys. Me and Bernie still haven't opened our Christmas gift. It's been crazy. It's really been crazy. And we've been so sick since before Christmas, like with the flus and COVID. All right, you guys, so still has not been a full 15 minutes, but you can see that Isaac's test has 2 lines. Even a very faint line is still considered a positive result. You see Isaac's?
Not yet. Yep, that's positive.
And he's not showing any symptoms, doesn't have a fever. Yeah, no symptoms at all. The only thing he is doing a little more is breastfeeding a little more. Like he seems more clingier, but that's it. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Miss Nina because she wants to go next.
Can I go next?
Sure, you can go next. And if you guys hear Isaiah coughing, he's had this cough since he had the flu. So it's like a post-nasal drip type of cough, and we've been back and forth to the doctors, medications, and all the above, and he still has this cough. So he's not coughing from COVID as far as we know. Could be. Okay, so you ready, Nina? All right. So this is what comes in the test kit. Here's the solution. Here's the nose swab. And then here's the, like, what's it called? Like the result window part of the test. So this is what the result window of the test looks like. So this is what will show us.
It's blue.
Yeah, it's a blue line, but it fades to pink. So 1 pink line is negative and 2 pink lines is positive. All right, are you ready? So we put 6 drops of the little solution in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you gotta be quick, so we put that over there. We're gonna open the nose swab.
I know already something to say no.
Nina does not like the nose swab, you guys.
It tickles to me. It tickles to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are done.
It
So then we
tickles to
put
me.
it in here. 1, 2, 3. It wants you to spin it around 3 times. And then close it, and then we wait 15 minutes.
15, that's a lot.
Okay, so we already know that Nina was positive. We're just gonna see if she still has it. We're gonna set it to the side. I'm gonna put her name on it, and then we're gonna test Bernie next. Okay, so I'm gonna set Nina's right here. So far we have Maya, Bernie, Isaac, and Nina. Nina's is running through, and you guys can already see right away that there is definitely a second line. Yeah, so there's definitely 2 lines, but according to like the CDC guidelines and their school, she just has to do 5 days of quarantine, and then she's good to go back to school. And they do still have the mask mandate, so of course wear a mask.
Maya is the only one is not like covered.
Positive, I know. So far anyway, you know, Bernie and Isaiah might not have a positive result either, but I'm really shocked that Isaac's is positive. But there's definitely a second line right there. All right, Nina, so this is yours.
An A.
Yep, Nina. Okay, we're gonna do Bernie's next. Okay, so Bernie's busy playing Roblox, but he wanted to go next. So this is his card. I'm gonna put the solution in now. Love you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try not to bump the table, okay?
Okay, Mom.
All right, Bernie, you ready?
Yeah.
He says that this part isn't bad. Nina does not like this part. All right, you ready? Okay.
It's real.
Okay.
It's real.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's in here. We're gonna take this off,
That's like a little big one.
and then we're going to, yeah. All right, so this is Bernie's. I'm going to label his. Struggles of being sick with large families, you guys. This is how we have to, well, as far as COVID, this is how we have to test. Just to see who has it still, who is not showing symptoms, and who may have it. Alea, Isaac's test showed up positive. He's not showing any symptoms. Well, Bernie's is right here now. I'm gonna label his, and then we'll check back in a couple minutes. And Alea wants to go next, so we'll do her test next. This is how Nina's test is looking, you guys. Pretty strong second line. But she is cleared, like I said, to go back to school tomorrow, since it's only 5 days quarantine now, and she'll be wearing the mask. I've already called, emailed, talked to everybody, made sure, called the doctors. We've spoken to everyone, so we've been in close contact with their schools and doctors this whole entire time, just so we know we are doing the right thing for each of the kids and ourselves as parents. So all right, we're going to, Alea said she wants to go next. She was the first one to have it, and tomorrow will actually mark a week since she got, was it your positive test or since you started showing symptoms? Last Friday. Symptoms, right? Yeah. Yeah, so tomorrow's Friday. That will be a week since she started showing symptoms. But she only lasted about 24 hours with COVID symptoms, and then after that she felt fine. And Nina's was pretty much the same, but she's still testing pretty positive over here. All right, we'll be back to check Bernie's, but so far Bernie's is looking negative. Okay, so Alea was up late last night napping.
I wasn't up late napping.
No, oh, that didn't make sense. She was up late last night. She was up late napping, you guys. She was up late last night, so she was just napping. But I'm going to do her test now. We're going to do the nose swab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
That's a sticker.
Okay. Alright, so here is Alea's. Alea, you are done. Oh, are you going to eat?
Yeah.
She's going to eat first and then probably take a nap.
Ew, why is it doing that?
What is it?
Why is it like that?
You've never seen this? You've had how many done? Alea has never seen how they actually work, but this is,
What is wrong with it?
like, that's the liquid that goes through, and then this is negative, and that's a positive result.
It's all pink.
Oh, it's
All pink so far. Starts off with a blue line, and then the lines turn to one pink or 2 pink lines. So I'm gonna put Alea's over here with the rest of ours, check Bernie's, and then I guess I could do mine, and then I'll do Isaiah's last. Isaiah's really tired and cranky. So far, you guys, you can see Bernie only has 1 line, which is negative, but as you guys can see, it's still running, so I'm gonna let this run a little longer. I'm gonna do mine next. So there's 2 more in here. 1 for me, 1 for Isaiah. So me and you are last day, all right? Are you ready to take a COVID test?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
You're ready to take one of these?
Yeah.
You are? Okay, maybe I'll do Isaiah's first. He's rubbing his nose already. He knows. He's like, oh no. But we've come to the conclusion that COVID is spreading so rapidly, you guys, because they allow you to go back to school and work after 5 days, and they don't even require a negative test to go back. So there you go. I know. But that's what I just think it's kind of crazy. 5 days is a lot less than it was when we, you know, started the pandemic. It was 14. So, all right, this is where we're at now. Is Alea still there or is it gone? Barely there. Okay, but it's only been like a minute and a half. All right, you ready, Zay? Ready for your test? Okay, I'm gonna record me doing his because he does not like the COVID test, right? You don't like this thing going up your nose. And your last test was negative, so keep your fingers crossed. I don't think you have it, I really don't, but I also did not think that Isaac had it either, you guys, and he apparently does. He's just not showing any symptoms. All right, so let's go, Zay, let's go. This is the next one. Here's the nose swab, here's the liquid. So I'm going to put the liquid in now, and then we're gonna do the nose swab, your least favorite part, right? Okay, we're gonna open this up. Bless you. Oh, was that a sneeze or was that fake? Okay, ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. Okay, tickle, tickle. All done. Oh, did it tickle?
didn't want this, so how?
He actually didn't care this time. All right. So, his is going now. Good job, Zay. So I guess I'm going last.
Next is mom.
Next is mom. Yep. So as you guys can see, Alea's test is not done yet. The dye is still going through. It's only been a couple minutes, but her second pink line is still there a little. And this is Isaiah's. Definitely a positive result. He does not have any symptoms other than what he has been dealing with since getting over the flu and being on different medications. So nothing has changed. I did not expect him to have it, but he does. So I would say Isaac and Isaiah are asymptomatic right now, but I'm going to do my test now. Okay, so here's our long line of tests, you guys. And then this is the last test. This is mine. And my assumption for my test is that since it's only day 4, that it's going to be pretty strong, but hopefully it's not. Hopefully the line's going away, which means it's leaving my body, which is what I want it to do. Alright, so I'm going to put the solution in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, so here's mine. Gonna add this here, and then all 8 of us will have our test results. If you guys are wondering, we got our at-home tests from Walgreens. I'm not sure where else you can get them, but I know they're pretty much being sold everywhere right now. We've just gotten all of ours at Walgreens.
That's a whole bunch.
I know. This is how big our family is. This is how many tests we have to do.
It's almost filling up the whole table.
So Isaiah's is positive. Alea still has a little line on hers, which, like I said, tomorrow will be a week since her onset of symptoms, which she's feeling completely better now. Little Bernie and Maya are the only 2 that are negative out of all 8 of us. And there's mine. You guys can see my second line showed up super quick and super dark, which I said I knew it would. But I'm gonna let this settle for a couple more minutes so you guys can see the final result of mine on day 4 of like the onset of symptoms. Okay, so here is the final result for my test. You guys can see positive. Isaiah's is so positive. Alea's second line is still there slightly. Little Bernie's is still negative. Nina's second line is pretty dark. Isaac's second line is faint. Big Bernie's second line is super duper dark. His is the darkest out of all of ours, and Maya's is negative as well. So those are the results for our family at this moment. We're gonna have some dinner now, and then we will be opening some Christmas presents, some leftover Christmas presents. So it's crazy how one night the test can be completely stark white negative and then the next day be completely positive, just like Bernie's was. This is Maya's result. Hers was stark white negative last night, and now it's a completely noticeable, blatant positive result. So this is her test. And we did get a different brand today because they were all out of the Binax Now brand. But it did the same thing, and you know, they all do the same thing, but Binax Now is my favorite brand. But you can definitely see a positive result, and that's all we were really looking for, was a positive, a clear positive, or negative result. But it all makes sense because she is extremely sick right now, and she does have every single symptom in the book of COVID.